gonna start recording. Cool. So I'm gonna drop a REPL into this chat. That's going to be our that I'm also going to be dropping when we eventually post this recording. But what it is the project for today is going to be to we're going to be going through and writing this method called Ransom Notable that just takes a look at a set of like a string from like a magazine and sees it and checks to see if you have enough characters to from the magazine to like cut those out and write the note you want to write. I should probably like let me see if I can dig up the actual cartoon. But hey, come on. But this is from a Calvin and Hobbes cartoon where he's held a doll hostage and he's cutting out images from like little letters from a magazine. We know how a ransom note works, right? Where you cut out the little letters from different magazines, you stick them together. In this case, we're doing it with one magazine, and we have to check to see if we can generate the following string using only characters from this main string. And the method here is going to be called ransom notable, and we're going to fill it out. I've got some R specs here, and we can see. Hopefully these work. Oops.
I didn't know you could run RSpec in REPL.
It takes a lot of effort too. Oh right, I need to actually kill this in order to make this work. Interesting. I kill this again. There we go. Cool. So we have a bunch of different tests, right? One thing I do want, I think I answer a couple of these with the tests, but one habit I do want everyone to get into when they're doing algos is ask 5 questions before you dive in. When you're on an interview, even if you think you understand the question perfectly, first, it helps you stall for time. Secondly, if you do understand the question perfectly, it allows you to sound smart without actually doing any work. So if I started by saying like, hey, can I start out with a quadratic solution and refactor to a linear solution? That's a great thing to say. If you go like, hey, is it okay if I use should the capital letters be considered different from the lowercase letters in the case of a ransom note? You're showing that you can think ahead and stalling for time and getting more information out of the interviewer. So I know there's just you, Raquel, but do you have any questions before we dive in? Cool. So in the future, your goal will be to have 5.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Cool. Well, in that case, for now, like I don't want, since it's going to be us working together on this, I don't want to be recording because I want you to be able to like fail, ask questions, test out, and I don't want to record you live coding. But at the end, I'm going to like return this recording back on, and we're going to discuss the solution we come up together, and then I'm going to discuss maybe a hypothetical solution that I've built out. And so if you are watching this recording, this would probably be a good time to pause and try this out yourself.